presumably if you wanted to act in some sort of concerted way to limit the activities of sovereign wealth funds, I mean, you could, in theory, have debtor countries or countries to whom sovereign wealth funds would be sending capital in various ways. I mean, yeah, they can draw up rules and restrictions on what sovereign wealth funds do. I mean, I would just say, first of all, be very careful what you wish for, because you might not like it if you got it. I mean, we've had one major Wall Street institution, Bear Stearns, disappear in the current credit crunch crisis, however you want to describe it, on Wall Street. If it had not been for Asian and Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds and their willingness to put capital into other Wall Street banks, I think you would have had several major American financial institutions go under within the last few months. Just given where pools of capital are and given the amounts of capital that are required to fund the American deficit alone, I don't think it's really very smart to be trying to go out and craft overly restrictive rules on sovereign wealth funds. And it's not like these funds don't have other options, other places where they can put their money. I mean, to try and negotiate mutually agreed codes of conduct, this kind of thing, I don't have anything against that. But I think given the realities of the current environment, I'm not really sure that trying to restrict sovereign wealth funds in special ways, to treat them, in fundamental ways differently from the way that you treat other investors, is a particularly good approach. On energy, I mean, I'm kind of agnostic on whether or not, we should lift the federal moratorium on offshore drilling and leave it up to states to decide. I would say it's a matter of how much oil you're going to get and when you're going to get it. It is not going to make a strategic difference to America's energy situation for many, many years if we were to do it. There may still be arguments for doing it. I think I understand the arguments against doing it, but wherever you come down on that, just don't have any illusions that it's somehow going to solve something in the next 20 years.